Don't you just love the smell of Christmas in the morning?
Yeah, until it's Christmas.
Yeah, and then you're just sick and tired of those pine cones that are hurting your head so bad. I'm tired of the cinnamon. I'm tired of the cinnamon.
Cinnamon doesn't come from pine cones.
Whatever that... No, but the cinnamon-scented pine cones. Like they sell at Joann's.
I thought you were going to say from Walmart.
Walmart never smells like Christmas. It only smells like America.
And now I will open the doors. Hi, this is Rocket to Anywhere. Boom.
Okay, I guess we're supposed to say something here.
What?
Say that we're going to move on to follow-up.
Oh, yeah. Now we're going to follow-up.
Okie dokie. So last week we talked about how the necessities of humans were all paid for. And then we forgot to mention that in the Lorax, they what?
They what?
They charged for air. They used to charge for air in the Lorax. So.
They did?
Yeah, remember the man would come around and he'd have to install like this air tube, just like they come with those water jugs.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, second piece of follow-up. I don't know what was going on with me last week, but I was breathing a lot. I kept going.
And me too.
Yeah.
But I always do that.
And 3, a follow-up from a listener. You're not supposed to wash cast iron pans. You're not supposed to watch them either.
Yeah.
If you do, you're going to have to recoat them with oil and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I'm commenting a lot now because I don't have the Instagram open.
Yes. Okay, next we have a political thought of the week because we wanted to get very cringy, opinionated, whatever it's called.
You should see my face right now.
Mm-hmm. So, this comes from someone we have known our entire life.
Uh-huh.
And this is...
Bleep. Never mind.
Hurricanes need to be called himicanes because, they're always hurricanes. Okay. Okay. So the hurricane that's going on right now, as we record this, Hurricane Matthew just hit Florida or something like that. And it's
This
Matthew.
is a himicane?
Yes, it's a himicane right now. It's
Yeah.
not a hurricane right now. It's a himicane. So the news people need, instead of saying Hurricane Matthew, but they should say himicane Matthew. Makes more sense.
Yeah.
This week's public service announcement. This is something that shocked me when I saw this. I'm not sure who said this, but I saw this on Reddit. Sophia, pay attention to this.
Heart-shocking or mind-shocking?
Mine and heart, knocking my socks off and I'm on the floor screaming and wailing. Listen to this.
When did that happen? I didn't hear it.
Dentists make money when people get cavities.
Mm-hmm.
So if 9/10 of dentists recommend a certain toothbrush and toothpaste, shouldn't we be more suspicious?
Suspicious.
Do you get that?
Well, no. See, what they do is they give you a cheap plastic toothbrush, and
they give you a little toothbrush and stuff, and they give you a recommendation.
Yeah, they give you that. But the thing is, the kid's always like, well, the dentist recommended it, so I'm not going to use it. So that's what they do. They get the cheap toothbrushes and they give them out. And then if you're a dentist kid or a dentist adult, please, sorry.
See, I had a dentist as one of my teachers once, and he told me only to brush my teeth twice a week. So I still live by that standard.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why my teeth are at the condition they're in today.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't show his face.
No joke. If I open my mouth, all the fangs come out. Hello. I only show my face in Halloween. People think it's a mask. Okay, joke of the week. Sophia, tell yours because you're beaming with excitement to tell everyone.
I know. All right. So I saw this Chick-fil-A sign, and it said Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Like when they're open, right?
Yeah, the opening hours sign.
Yeah. And so it said Monday. So it said all the days of the week on one column, and then the second column is blank, so you could write the time that they were open. And then it said 2, T-O, and then it said another blank, so you could write till they close. So it said Monday through Saturday, open
9 to 10, I think, is the normal hours
Yeah.
for Chick-fil-A.
Open 9 to 10. And then on Sunday, it said Sunday, go to church. If you want to see the picture, go to
RTA.space/15.
Yeah.
There'll be a picture there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty funny. While Sophia thinks about her second one here, I'll tell my one. This is a grammar joke here. So it's a cat. What's the difference between a cat and a complex sentence? A cat has the claws at the end of its paws, and a complex sentence has a pause at the end of its claws. Was what I said was funny?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you say something. Because Sophia is still stuck on Instagram looking for her third one, hopefully.
Look, I have proof. You better come.
Okay, now she's on Google.
I'm Google, I'm on Safari.
That's Google. What do you call an alien in a swamp?
Oh, was that your joke?
Yes, this is my question joke. So, what do you call an alien in a swamp?
In a swamp?
In a swamp.
Okay. What color's the alien?
It's from Mars, remember?
What colors are the aliens from Mars?
It doesn't matter because it's a Martian. You get it? A Martian, an alien in a swamp. Another word for
Wait, so
swamp
I was
is a
supposed to ask those questions?
No. Anyway, an alien inside of a swamp is called a Martian. You get it? Martian,
okay.
bogs, and swamps.
Oh, no. What do you call an alien in March that's in a swamp?
I have
I'm
no
marching.
idea. What?
I'm marching.
Huh.
Oh, he's marching. You can make so many puns out of this thing.
This is an endless joke.
Actually, I think it ended there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you have your other joke that you were going to tell us, or is that all?
I can't remember it.
Well, if you remember it, we'll come to it a little bit later. But I have one last one. This relates to us because we've been at a farm over the past day or so. We went twice. No, you'll hear about why we've been.
We
at
went
the
2
farm.
days only.
But this relates to that. So this joke, it says, why did Beethoven get rid of his chickens? Because all they did was say Bach, 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 Bach. Beethoven, Bach.
Wait, I thought Beethoven was Bach.
No, there's John Sebastian Bach, and there's Lord Beethoven or something. Lord Beethoven. No, it's because they were rivals or something. I don't know. I'll follow up on that next week. So
okay.
We can remember that. Okay, it's time for our first sponsor of the week, and that's you by taking our monthly survey. Taking our monthly survey helps us know how many listeners we have.
Stop slurring your words together. It's too hard to understand.
Where you're from, and what your age is and stuff like that. Even if you give your age, it doesn't matter because it's a kid show. If we entered the survey, they would kick us out, but it doesn't really matter because it's a kid show. You can enter your real age there. There's an option for under 13 if you're under 13. Your answer will totally still count. So you can fill out our survey, rta.space/survey.
Wait, why do they need to know that monthly income?
You don't just put the lowest income option there because that doesn't really count.
Okay.
Not even for
So
us.
just put the lowest income no matter if it's lower than that.
If you're asking, why do we have to take a survey? Why do you need this information? By taking the survey, you give us information about who you are, which helps us find the right sponsors for this show. For example, you wouldn't want us here advertising for car rentals if you're a kid. Like, why would you need to know about car rentals? You would prefer us to advertise for things like apps or programs and stuff like that you could use. Nothing that really costs money, which, of course, wouldn't really make sense to be an advertiser, but they'll figure it out. So be sure to take our survey, rta.space/survey, or you can get a link on our website, which is rta.space if you can't remember. Okay, let's move on to the word of the day, and this is something that we're doing a lot right now. It's called wibble. To wibble is to speak
wildly.
To speak at a great length. So just a monologue, on and on and on and on. I'm wibbling right now. We wibble a lot. Okay, so once in a while we have the great opportunity to play a game on this show. So this
Play
week
a game.
we're gonna play a game called Creature Feature. Yes, this is from Ask Me Another. It was adapted from their game. So this is what's gonna happen. The answer will be an animal and a word and a noun or a noun that rhymes with the animal. For example, if I said this is what happens when you cross a gazelle with the worst part of a fruit salad, another type of in the gazelle family, cattle, all that family would be an antelope. And what rhymes with antelope is cantaloupe. So the worst part of the fruit salad and the gazelle and stuff, antelope, cantaloupe. They're much easier than this. So let's go on. With our first contestant, Sophia Garcia, please step up to the mic.
Yay! Cheer for me! Cheer for me!
Okay, your first question is:
There's nobody in the audience.
this Red Sea gangster boils his enemies alive and then serves them with butter. So this is a red thing that lives in the sea that normally gets boiled by humans. Not to stick something in your mind there. Don't throw up. So this Red Sea animal that's red normally gets boiled.
Squid.
No, this thing normally gets boiled and normally gets put on butter. So think of a blank roll. Remember? You go to the red blank to get a
Bull.
No, you go to the blank.
Baron.
You go to the along with Olive Garden, there's the red.
Lobster.
Yes, okay, you got the first part. So it's lobster, and this is a gang. Another word for a gangster is a
Lobster.
no monster. So
Oh.
okay, wrong.
That doesn't make sense.
So you're missing 1 out of 5. So here we go. Move on to the second question. This might be easier. If you need a place for your great white or hammerhead to play, take them to this recreational outdoor place.
Shark Park.
That's right. Ding, ding, ding. Number 3. Blackbeard. So Blackbeard the pirate. Blackbeard the pirate's shoulder bird loves these typically orange root vegetables.
I don't know the bird's name.
No, not the name. Not the name of the bird.
Oh,
But
parrot carrot.
You're right. You got 2 right. Moving on. Celebrate your pet python's birthday by picking at one of these.
Pancake.
That's right. Number 5. Here's a gift idea for the working yoke-wearing cattle in your life. Footwear.
What type of yolk?
You know, they like in the Bible, you put the 2 yokes on these 2 types of animals and they work together. The yoke thingy, stick them around their necks. These are what? What's something? Okay, let's start with if you can figure out the second part, maybe you can figure out the first part. Before you put your shoes on, you put on what?
Oh, socks.
Okay, now
Oxen.
ox
Oxes.
socks.
Oh, ox socks.
Okay. Well, I guess you could. Okay, so that doesn't count. So I'm gonna give you a 75% score on that. So a passing grade. There you go. You
got 3 out of 5.
So there you go. That's Creature Feature, game adapted from Ask Me Another.
That's pretty good.
I just get sometimes I get lazy and I don't write them down and I forget that they happen. Okay, today I learned that eating 3 meals a day is silly. Very silly. Traditional meal times have little to do with your actual metabolism needs and might actually be making you sick. I can agree with this because I decided to not eat breakfast for about a month, for a whole month, and I feel great. I'm alive. As I slump over, collapsing.
I don't agree to that.
No, I don't think you need breakfast. I don't think you need breakfast at all, because it helps you work better. So you'll be telling yourself, I'm not gonna eat until I can get my work done. Okay, our second sponsor this week is you, who like to rate and review us on iTunes. The more of you who rate and review us on iTunes, we move higher up the little podcast charts here and there around the world. We'll go up more, and kids and family people will listen to us. So we need you to review the show. And if you're like, I don't want to write a review, like, I'm not going to be that person, this show is amazing, this and this, I love how this episode. Don't bother doing that. You can do it if you want to. All you have to do is just you just tap the stars. Do you say we're 1 star, we're a horrible show, and you just hate listening to us, that you just get so mad when you listen to us that you start punching walls and stuff.
Or we're 2.
Or we're too
that
strong.
we drive you insane.
Yes, or you're 3, like, I can't decide.
Yeah, well, it's okay.
Yeah, then number 4 is, I mean, it's good, and then number 5 is you're screaming out of your
4
chair.
is it's great. 3 is it's good. 4 is it's great, and 5 is it's awesome.
Yeah, it's just amazing. It's out of your head. So you don't even have to review. Just tap the stars. Choose what you want. 5 stars, please. 5 stars, please. 5 stars. Please.
Be quiet.
Okay, but really, don't be influenced by us. Choose what you really like. I typically vote 4 stars.
You're saying that with a smile on your face.
Please, 5 stars. Okay, moving on to topics. This is Sophia's favorite topic, and that's...
Topics? I thought we already did topics.
No, we haven't. Sophia, take it away with your favorite topic.
Not my favorite topic, and I'm cringing.
Cringe. She's going to talk about friends.
I wasn't talking about it. We were supposed to talk.
We're just supposed to talk about it.
How do you actually become friends with somebody nowadays?
I'll tell you how. We'll take the Artie method from Father Knows Best, and we'll say this: you
What?
buy him stuff.
Okay. No, I'm serious. Like, okay. So, before, it was like, when you were like a little kid, your parents would be like they'd take you to the park, and then they'd be like, did you ask them what
Would
their
you like to
name
give
is?
this person your bike? Relating from true life
Not
experience.
not that exaggerated, but
It wasn't an exaggeration. That actually happened.
well, I'm okay. Never mind.
I'm not regretting it. It's a good idea. I didn't
No.
want to carry it back to the car.
No, like, okay, so before it'd be like, if you asked the person their name, and then you would say, do you want to be friends or something?
Like, you want to be friends?
Yeah, and
Like-
it would be like, even in your Sunday school class, your
Doesn't
school
matter.
class.
Well, it doesn't matter where to see. I can't say anything about this except jokes because I don't got no friends. and if you somehow found this from church and you're listening, you're like, you start crying, breaking down. You're like, Corban has no friends. I like it like this. It's great. I don't got no
Corban,
influences or
Put
nothing.
on pause.
A side note to you who are actually my friends. I mean, most of everyone. I know everyone who's there.
Yeah,
Because,
it's like, okay, it's like me and Corban know everybody.
It's like you've said so much to the person that it's no use talking to them anymore because you've said everything that you possibly can out of your brain. And like,
I don't know about that.
Well, me, yes. Well, nothing changes. I've been doing the same thing for the past 6 years. I just make videos. I make podcasts. I sit here hunched back over this microphone, talking away.
Anyway.
I was really good at school though, when I went to public school.
Yeah, it was like everybody wanted to be our friend.
You see how?
Oh, and it was like, okay. So when we were in school, we were like the best kids in our class. Not to brag. Wait, we were like the best kids in the grade, right?
We were the best kids in the grade. Like, they had my face up above
Oh,
everyone's
and
heads.
the whole school actually, right?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Well,
But,
not really.
Because they literally had my face, a picture of my face above everyone on the second and first floor. When you go up the stairs, they had my head all the way up their picture. And it says, Student of the Year. And they gave me a fanny pack that was too big for me. I barely just started wearing that fanny pack. Okay, that's from 2nd grade. And it just started fitting me. It was so huge.
Anyway. Yeah, so, what was I saying?
We would make friends in school because of our stories. We would tell stories about our life. Like,
Yeah, and
they weren't true.
Well, mine were.
They're based on a true story.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like those movies based on a true story.
Yeah, and practically like Heaven is for real. I'm not Heaven is
Kevin.
for real. No, it's that no, the Miracles from Heaven movie. That thing's based on a
Does
true
Kevin
story.
listen to this?
I don't. Hey, I think he is because he's gonna start.
Kevin, if you're listening to this, I hope you laughed at that and didn't get insulted.
Miracles from Heaven is for real. There you go.
Miracles from Heaven is for real. No,
Yeah.
it's Heaven is for real. No. Wait. Well, that's what it was called, right? Heaven is for real?
Heaven is for real was the movie that we didn't see, and we saw Miracles from Heaven.
Yeah.
Both came from the same place.
I think that's good for the...
Okay, Yeah, so how we would make friends back in public schools, we just go, let's see. How we go, let's see.
We'd say based on true story.
Yeah, we'd say stories and like, oh, that's cool, and I ask you another question, this and there. Thing is, the problem was.
But no, that's not really the main reason that I had friends. The main reason I had friends is because, like, okay, so this is sort of bad, but it's sort of good too. But anyway, so we would, we would finish our work first, and then we'd help all the other kids. And sometimes we'd get carried away and we'd do it for them.
Yes.
And so basically, we made all the kids who got like B's and C's pass to the next grade with us. Yes, and so for 1 year we would be homeschooled, and then the next year we would come back, and then the next year we'd be homeschooled. But one time we were homeschooled for 2 years, and then we came back. And
I have a story about this. So,
wait.
So there was this kid. I'll just give him a fake name. We'll call
Johnny.
No, it was a girl. So I'll call her
Joni.
I'll call Joni. Okay, we'll call her Joni. What happened was, second grade, I helped her, and I think I did too much work by teaching. I thought I was teaching. I'm not that good at teaching. I usually, when I teach, I do. I don't actually show. I just do it. And I think that this kid used all the work that I did, and I think this kid passed. Then, third grade, came back to homeschooling. Fourth grade, I'd come back, and I found out the kid got left behind. Kid got left behind in third grade and didn't pass to fourth grade. Because I had helped this kid since first grade. I think I helped this kid pass to second grade. Then I left, came back in fourth grade, and the kid flunked and stayed in third grade. So, I don't know. Sad story, but I'm sorry if I made this person. Although, I mean, at least I pushed this person, because if I hadn't been there, this person would still be in first grade if they would have learned. But this was also a kid who was obsessed with Michael Jackson and really got a big shocker when he died.
Oh.
Was crying on the rock outside of school. Crying on the rock.
So actually what I was saying, so that time that we came back for 2 years to homeschooling, and then we went back, half the kids who used to be in my class were not in my class
Yeah, they
anymore.
got pulled back.
No, they just didn't make it.
Didn't make it. We just missed the bus.
Yeah, well, you should make fun. Anyway, so,
Yeah, poor Isaac. Mm-hmm. Potential.
Oh, I thought you were talking about our cousin. I was like, what?
What? You didn't know he's in third grade?
He's not third grade.
I know. I was saying the other kid.
The other kid.
The other kid. Yeah, so I guess that's all we can possibly say about this, because
well, not really. Like, I had something else to say. But...
We are not the best people to talk about friendships with. Hey, Sophia's friends.
Hey!
So let's move on to announcements. As many of you may know, including Sophia's friends, Sophia's going on a mission trip to Los Angeles, or
I'm supposed to do the talking.
She hopes she's going. If you updated to iOS 10, if you're a technologically savvy person, I always stumble on that, and you updated to iOS 10, if you send a link to our podcast, you want to share your favorite episode, instead of being a random link, it'll show up nice and big, a nice image of the show. So share your favorite episode, rt.space/5, whatever your favorite episode number is. Send it. People
and good
listen.
night.
Anything we mentioned, Sophia's memes and stuff, other memes that she didn't want to say, but we'd like to let you see, rt.space/15. So be sure to subscribe to the podcast wherever you're listening from. If you're listening to our website, hit that little, at the top of the page, you'll see this ways to listen button. Click there, find out ways to listen. If you want to find out how to subscribe, if you're like, I don't use iTunes, I'm on Android, go to rte.space/listen. There'll be buttons for everywhere you want to subscribe. If you don't have a phone and you want to listen on YouTube, there's a button there. There's a button for everything. There's an app for everything. There's a button for everything. Also,
and good night.
Hold on. Don't forget to review the show on iTunes. And
good night.
Yes.
People.
Good night, everybody. You're just an amazing listener to just blowing up. Just blowing. The show's been just amazing. It's so great.
We are dismissed.
Dismissed, everybody. Make sure to do your homework. That's not all.
Oh, come on.
Hold on. Rocket to Anywhere is edited and produced by Corban Garcia. We are executive produced by Rafael Garcia, and music is by Poddington Bear. Stories, jokes, and games all originate from the dad jokes and writing prompts subreddits and from some NPR shows, because, we love NPR. Any headlines and stuff like that are from QZ.com. Learn more about Rocket to Anywhere at rta.space. This is a presentation of Melted Chocolate Media.